Hello everyone, I thought I'd take you through creating an assessment with Illuminate's DNA Itembank. In the training we went through how to create an assessment. We didn't spend too much time in the item bank, so I thought I'd take just a few minutes and show you how to create an assessment using the quick mode of item bank search. So to create an assessment using the quick mode in the item bank, you pop up to Assessments and click Create a New Assessment. And we're going to click on Item Bank here and click OK. Now if this is the first time you visited the Item Bank, you'll see some other screens. If you have any questions about those other screens and how to get connected to the Item Bank, either let one of your lead teachers in your district know or give me a call and I can help you out. It's a little confusing the first time, but then after that you won't see those screens anymore. So to get started with quick mode, you just put a check this little assessment quick mode. Click Next, and then you're going to give it a name. So I'll just call this Test for Webinar, and you can fill out any of these other fields if you want. I'll just leave them blank and click Continue. Now you'll click a standard. We'll say I'm a 6th grade math teacher. So I'm going to click Math, and I'll click 6th grade. All right, and then down here it'll load those standards. And you scroll down, and let's say I'm going to create an assessment on this standard, RP1. So I clicked on that standard and added it up here to the selected standards. And let's say I want this to have 10 questions. All right, so I've got 10 questions along this standard. Click Continue. Now I can set some exclusions. Here are all the previous item bank assessments that I've created. So if you want the item bank to not use any questions that you've selected in previous assessments, you would click Add, and that would add an exclusion. So let's say I don't want anything on this new assessment to include any items that are on this one. So I'm going to click here, Add. All right, that'll add that exclusion. So now if I go up, I'll see that here's my exclusion. So now when it goes and searches the item bank, it won't pull any questions that show up in this test. It'll prevent you from using the same question twice. All right, once I've done that, I can click Continue. And now I'm ready to generate my questions. So I'll click Generate Questions. So now it's going out to the item bank and looking for questions that match what I selected. So now I can look down through what it selected. So see here it has 10 of 10 questions generated. So I'll look at this one. I'll say, yeah, that one looks okay. All right, so I'll keep that one. This one, sure, that looks all right. Let's go down the other one here. No, I don't really like that one. So I'm going to regenerate that question. So there's a little regenerate button. So I'll click regenerate, and that'll pick another question. Yep, that one looks okay. That one looks fine. And I don't like that one, so I'm going to regenerate that last one. And yeah, that one looks good. All right. This one looks good. So we'll say the rest of the exam looks good. So I'm going to scroll all the way back up to the top. And I'm going to click here, Ready to Publish. All right, so it says I have 10 items, 1 standard. I don't have any passages. This is a math exam, so don't generally see passages there. All right, and then this gives me the makeup of those questions. I have 1 selected dropdown, 3 constructed response, and 6 multiple choice. So this shows you the makeup of that exam. So if you don't want all multiple choice or you don't want all constructed response, you want a mix of the two, this is what that has now. All right. And once I'm, so here's your depth of knowledge. So it looks like it's got 2 of these questions have been aligned to level 2 of depth of knowledge. One of the questions has been aligned to Bloom's tax. 2 of the questions have been aligned to Bloom's taxonomy. And then the difficulty level 2. So I've got 1 question of a low difficulty, 6 questions of a medium difficulty, and 1 question of a high difficulty. Now you might think that, well, I've got 10 questions, but only 8 of them have been aligned, and that's normal. Not every single item in the item bank has been aligned to every single item on this side. So that's normal. All right, once I'm done with that, I can just click Publish. Once I click Publish, there, my assessment's been published. So that assessment is now available in Illuminate to assign to my students. I can either assign it for them to take it online, or I can assign it for them to take via paper pencil, and I can just print out my bubble sheets for them to do that. All right, so that's a real quick guide to the quick mode to create exams and assessments using the item bank. If you have any questions on Illuminate, or if you need any other information, please don't hesitate to contact any of the lead teachers or anyone here at Access. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.